When considering the world's most polluted cities, one conjures images of bustling metropolises cloaked in smog and strewn with litter. From the industrial zones of India to China's densely populated urban centers, many cities grapple with severe pollution, ineffective waste management, and environmental degradation. These challenges not only jeopardize the health and well-being of their inhabitants, but also offer a bleak portrayal of contemporary urban life. Shifting focus to the United States reveals several cities notorious for their cleanliness issues. Factors such as elevated pollution levels, inadequate waste disposal infrastructure, and substantial industrial emissions contribute to their prominent placement on this list. In this presentation, we delve into the top 10 dirtiest cities in the U.S., examining the distinctive factors that set them apart. Number 10. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan has garnered attention for its environmental challenges, ranking among the dirtiest cities in the United States. Its water quality is notably poor, placing 175th out of 200 cities evaluated nationwide. Despite this, Michigan's carbon dioxide emissions are average compared to other states, totaling approximately 160 million metric tons annually. Historically renowned for its role in the automotive industry, Detroit has surprisingly low electric vehicle (EV) registrations, currently standing at only 21,200 vehicles. This contrasts with its potential, as the region is poised to launch a new EV manufacturing facility. This development holds promise for boosting EV adoption rates and potentially improving air quality in the future. Detroit faces significant environmental hurdles, notably ranking 6th lowest in water quality among major U.S. cities. Michigan's carbon footprint is substantial, emitting around 160 million metric tons of carbon dioxide annually, though this is on par with national averages. Despite its automotive legacy, Detroit's uptake of electric vehicles remains modest, with only 21,200 registered EVs. The impending opening of a new EV manufacturing plant in the Detroit area promises a shift towards cleaner transportation options, potentially enhancing local air quality. This initiative marks a crucial step forward in mitigating Detroit's environmental challenges, particularly its water quality issues and carbon emissions. Number 9. San Diego, California. San Diego, despite its allure with a mild climate and stunning coastline, faces significant environmental challenges. Annually, the city contends with nearly 30 days of high ozone levels, contrasting sharply with Riverside's staggering 133 days. The American Lung Association gives San Diego a C for its 24-hour particle pollution, highlighting its marginal passing grade. Air quality concerns extend to PM 2.5 levels, with the city experiencing 43 unhealthy ozone days and 2 unhealthy PM 2.5 days per year on average. Water quality compounds San Diego's woes, ranking 166th nationally, a critical issue exacerbated by ongoing crises like the pollution at Imperial Beach. Located just 10 miles from the U.S.-Mexico border, every water sample from Imperial Beach exceeds state bacteria standards, leading to frequent beach closures over the past 2.5 years. These closures stem from contamination by raw sewage and toxic chemicals, prompting substantial federal funding initiatives, including a $300 million allocation to mitigate the crisis. California's commitment to environmental sustainability contrasts with its challenges. The state emits 38.2 million metric tons of carbon dioxide annually, yet boasts 56,370 electric vehicle registrations, reflecting efforts to reduce carbon footprint. Despite these strides, San Diego's environmental indices demand continued vigilance and intervention to safeguard public health and preserve its natural splendor amid rising pollution concerns. Number 8. Riverside, California. Riverside ranks poorly in several environmental aspects. The city averages 128 high ozone days annually, contributing to its problematic air quality. Particulate matter pollution, primarily from diesel trucks, exacerbates these conditions and correlates with elevated asthma rates among residents. Carbon dioxide emissions are notably high, with California producing approximately 358.15 metric tons yearly, the second highest in the U.S. On a more positive note, California leads in electric vehicle adoption, boasting over 93,620 EV registrations as of 2022. Despite progress in transportation emissions, Riverside faces challenges with water quality, ranking 99th out of 100 cities in a recent study. Chromium-6 levels exceed safe limits, posing health risks to the population. Efforts to mitigate these environmental issues are critical for improving public health and overall quality of life in Riverside. Number 7. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh holds the 7th spot in a ranking of cities struggling with significant environmental challenges. The city's water quality is notably poor, placing 178th among assessed areas. Moreover, Pennsylvania registers over 218 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions annually, a concerning figure contributing to climate change. The state also hosts approximately 26,770 electric vehicle registrations, reflecting a moderate uptake in sustainable transportation solutions. Pittsburgh's environmental issues are deeply rooted in its industrial history, particularly its reliance on coal during its industrial boom in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. This era earned the city the notorious nickname City of Smoke, owing to severe smoke pollution from steel mills and other industrial activities. The Monongahela Valley, where Pittsburgh is located, remains heavily polluted, largely due to industrial emissions from facilities like U.S. Steel's Clairton Coke Works and Edgar Thomson Steelworks. These sites discharge substantial amounts of sulfur and other harmful substances into the air, perpetuating the region's pollution levels. Despite these challenges, Pittsburgh has made strides in environmental stewardship. Enforcement of smoke ordinances and improvements in transportation infrastructure have contributed to reduced pollution levels over recent decades. However, the Pittsburgh metro area, encompassing Pittsburgh, Newcastle, and Weirton, still ranks poorly for particle pollution, receiving failing grades for both short-term and year-round particle pollution. Efforts to improve Pittsburgh's environmental health include the establishment of the Clean Pittsburgh Commission, CPC, in 2005. This commission collaborates with city departments, nonprofits, and community groups to address issues such as litter, illegal dumping, and recycling. The CPC's initiatives encompass monitoring, awareness campaigns, prevention strategies, cleanup efforts, and enforcement actions. Moreover, Pittsburgh hosts one of the nation's largest 2030 districts, led by the Green Building Alliance. This initiative aims to slash energy consumption by 50% by 2030, showcasing a commitment to sustainable urban development. Additionally, local initiatives like the Energize Pittsburgh program, run by organizations such as Action Housing and Rebuilding Together Pittsburgh, are dedicated to alleviating the city's energy burden through community-focused projects. Recent reports indicate that Pittsburgh has seen improvements in its air quality, although challenges remain, particularly regarding particle pollution. The city's historical legacy of industrial pollution continues to influence its environmental landscape, necessitating ongoing efforts to mitigate emissions and enhance overall environmental health for its residents. Number 6. Indianapolis, Indiana. Indianapolis ranks 6th among the nation's dirtiest cities due to multiple environmental challenges. While specific data on high ozone days is unavailable, the city's water quality places it low at 163rd nationally. Indiana as a whole emits 176 million metric tons of carbon dioxide annually, contributing significantly to climate concerns. The state shows moderate electric vehicle adoption with just over 10,360 registrations. Indianapolis faces major pollution sources such as vehicle emissions, industrial processes, and combustion activities. Residents here drive more miles per capita than any other large U.S. city, leading to high levels of nitrogen dioxide, NO2, and volatile organic compounds, VOCs, which are key ozone precursors. Particulate matter pollution further compounds air quality issues, originating from diverse sources including backyard burning and large-scale industrial plants. These factors combine to position Indianapolis prominently among the most polluted cities in America, highlighting urgent needs for environmental management and cleaner energy initiatives. Number 5. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, often cited for its iconic skyline and cultural diversity, also grapples with significant environmental and social challenges. This sprawling metropolis faces air quality issues that rank among the worst in the nation, with over 114 high ozone days annually. These conditions stem from a combination of factors including drier weather, less rainfall, higher temperatures, and frequent wildfires exacerbated by the notorious Santa Ana wines. Despite California's reputation for stringent environmental regulations, Greater Los Angeles consistently reports the highest levels of smog in the United States. The region struggles to meet national air quality standards for PM 2.5 and ozone, perpetuating health risks for its residents. The American Lung Association has repeatedly highlighted Los Angeles as the smoggiest area in 24 out of 25 recent reports, underscoring the severity of the air pollution problem. Water quality also poses a serious concern for Los Angeles, ranking dismally at 193rd out of 200 cities evaluated nationwide. This poor rating reflects challenges in maintaining clean water sources amidst urban sprawl and industrial pressures. Despite these setbacks, California leads the nation in electric vehicle (EV) adoption, boasting over 93,620 EV registrations. This initiative marks a pivotal step towards reducing carbon emissions, which currently total 38.6 million metric tons annually, the second highest in the U.S. Beyond environmental issues, Los Angeles confronts significant social challenges, notably a homelessness crisis that has worsened under recent administrations. The city has witnessed a 75% increase in tent housing, contributing to widespread public health concerns, including unsanitary conditions and increased litter. Homeless encampments often contain hazardous waste, such as used needles, exacerbating cleanliness issues in public spaces. Number 4. Dallas, Texas. Dallas, known for its vibrant culture and economic prowess, faces environmental challenges amid its urban dynamism. Annually, the city endures approximately 8.5 high ozone days, surpassing national averages yet remaining lower than many Californian cities. This ozone burden stems partly from Texas' status as a top emitter of carbon dioxide, releasing 683 million metric tons annually. The state's heavy reliance on energy-intensive industries and automobiles contributes significantly to this statistic. Despite these challenges, Texas leads the nation in renewable energy innovation. Notably, wind energy constitutes 21% of the state's power generation, highlighting a proactive shift towards sustainable practices. Dallas exemplifies this trend with 8,900 electric vehicle registrations, reflecting a growing preference for cleaner transportation alternatives. This shift underscores a broader commitment to reducing carbon footprints and improving urban air quality. However, amidst these strides in renewable energy, Dallas ranks 136 in water quality, indicating ongoing concerns regarding environmental health. Efforts to address these challenges are crucial as the city navigates the complexities of balancing growth with sustainability. By leveraging its strengths in renewable energy and fostering greater environmental stewardship, Dallas aims to mitigate its ecological impact while promoting a prosperous, sustainable future for its residents. Number 3. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, despite its rich history and cultural significance, faces significant environmental challenges, particularly regarding air and water quality. According to the American Lung Association's 2020 State of the Air Report, the Philadelphia-Reading-Camden metro area ranks among the nation's most polluted cities. It holds the 12th position for year-round fine particle pollution and the 23rd for ozone smog. These pollutants stem largely from vehicle and industrial emissions, both local and from neighboring regions. Specifically, Philadelphia averages 6.8 high ozone days annually, a fraction compared to Riverside, California's staggering 133 days, but still indicative of persistent air quality issues. Contributing to these problems, Pennsylvania emits 218 million metric tons of carbon dioxide each year, underscoring the state's environmental footprint. Despite efforts to promote electric vehicles, with 2,677 registered electric vehicles in the state, the reduction in emissions remains a pressing concern. Water quality in Philadelphia also presents challenges, ranked 146th nationally. These issues contribute to the city's reputation for environmental concerns. Waste management compounds these challenges, with widespread illegal dumping and littering. The Philly Spring Cleanup, initiated in 2008, exemplifies ongoing efforts, mobilizing 200,000 volunteers annually to clear millions of pounds of trash and tires from city streets. Despite these efforts, the city continues to grapple with cleanliness issues. Number 2. Houston, Texas. Houston faces numerous environmental and public health challenges that significantly impact its residents and overall livability. The city ranks poorly in several critical areas, reflecting its complex environmental landscape. Water quality in Houston is notably low, ranking 171st nationwide. This issue is compounded by various factors including industrial runoff and sewage disposal breakdowns, which contribute to public health concerns and environmental degradation. Texas, as a state, leads the nation in carbon dioxide emissions, with Houston playing a substantial role due to its heavy reliance on cars and energy-intensive industries such as manufacturing and petrochemical refining. This reliance contributes to the city's high greenhouse gas emissions, particularly notable given its status as home to two of the largest refineries in the United States. Despite these challenges, there are signs of progress towards sustainability, exemplified by the city's 8,900 electric vehicle registrations, indicating a gradual shift towards cleaner transportation alternatives. Air quality in Houston is a significant issue exacerbated by emissions from vehicles and the numerous chemical manufacturing facilities and refineries in the area. These sources contribute to high levels of air pollution, including toxic pollutants and ozone, which are exacerbated by Houston's warm climate and abundant precursor pollutants. The city ranks third in the nation for per capita greenhouse gas emissions from large facilities, underscoring the scale of its air quality challenges. As of May 24, 2024, Houston recorded a PM 2.5 Air Quality Index, AQI, as high as 1551, indicating unhealthy levels of particulate matter in the air, further highlighting the severity of its air pollution problem. In addition to environmental issues, Houston grapples with public health concerns such as cockroach infestations, which affect a significant portion of homes in the city. It ranks first in the nation for the share of homes with signs of cockroaches, and fifth for homes experiencing sewage disposal issues, reflecting broader challenges in waste management and public sanitation. Number 1. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago holds the dubious distinction of being one of the dirtiest cities in the United States. Despite lacking available data on high ozone days, it ranks poorly in water quality, placing 183rd nationwide. Contributing significantly to environmental challenges, Illinois generates a staggering 194 million metric tons of carbon dioxide annually. However, the state's adoption of electric vehicles, EVs, remains relatively low, with only around 30,000 EV registrations compared to other states. Chicago's environmental woes stem from various factors, primarily its role as a major transportation hub. The city serves as a pivotal point for both railroad and air traffic, boasting O'Hare International Airport, one of the busiest in the world. This transportation activity, along with industrial emissions and vehicular traffic, contributes heavily to Chicago's elevated levels of PM 2.5. Fine particulate matter known to cause severe health issues such as asthma attacks, heart disease, and strokes. According to the American Lung Association's 2019 State of the Air Report, Chicago ranks as the 18th most polluted city in the nation for ozone pollution. The city experienced an average of 14 unhealthy ozone days between 2015 and 2017, marking an increase from previous years. This uptick is attributed to rising temperatures exacerbated by climate change, which intensifies vehicle emissions and ozone formation. Chicago's industrial landscape further compounds its air quality challenges. Concentrated in Hispanic and Black communities, factories and manufacturing plants contribute significantly to air, water, and soil pollution. This environmental burden disproportionately affects these communities, leading to higher rates of respiratory and cardiovascular diseases. In summary, the cities that make our list of the dirtiest in the U.S. have a lot in common, from industrial pollutants and neglected areas to widespread pollution and inadequate waste management. These elements seriously jeopardize the citizens' health in addition to damaging their reputation. We can better grasp the significance of sustainable urban design and the necessity of coordinated efforts to clean up our cities if we are aware of the factors that went into their rankings. Everyone is entitled to live in a hygienic and safe environment, after all. Please let us know in the comments section below if you like this video, and don't forget to enable notifications to be notified when we upload again. Until our next video, see ya. Goodbye.